This is H.D. Ingles, and I'm going to not continue, but give you my first talk on the constitutional crash course. I call it the beginnings of the Constitution. Before we can talk about the beginnings, we have to look back at a previous document called the Articles of Confederation. The Continental Congress adopted the Articles of Confederation on November 15th, 1777. It was ratified by all 13 states on March 1st, 1781. The Articles created a loose confederation of sovereign states and a weak central government, leaving most of the power with state governments. It must be understood that the Continental Congress was moving into uncharted waters while fighting the most powerful military in the world. Something new was attempted, and the Articles were the first attempt. They were only sure that they did not want a strong central government. During the war, the colonies were fully cooperating, but following the war, it was discovered the Articles were too weak. For example, states had their own monetary policies, and they could conduct their own foreign policies. Well, out of this, our Constitution was born out of the weaknesses in the Articles of Confederation. Now, just a quick note about the birth of the Constitution. Our most prominent founders determined that the Articles of Confederation must be replaced. The Continental Convention of 1787 ended the era of the Articles of Confederation. The Constitution was adopted on November 17th, 1787, and ratified on June 21st, 1788. In the writing of the Constitution, there were two major players. The first was James Madison. He was the chief architect, and he is known as the father of the Constitution. The second one was George Washington. Washington was a respected leader. People listened to him. And he created an environment which allowed the birth of a government which had never before been conceived. Okay, that's that one for now. Talk to you next time. Thanks for listening.